Failure is simply the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently. I'm convinced about half of what separates the successful entrepreneurs from non-successful ones is pure perseverance. Keep on going, and the chances that you will stumble on something, perhaps when you're least expecting it. I never heard of anyone ever stumbling on something sitting down. I knew that if I failed, I wouldn't regret that. But I knew one thing I might regret is not trying. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Many of life's failures are people who didn't realize how close they were to success when they gave up. You shouldn't focus on why you can't do something, which is what most people do. You should focus on why perhaps you can and be one of the exceptions. Your most unhappy customers are your greatest source of learning. Do not wait. The time will never be just right. Start where you stand and work whatever tools you may have at your command, and better tools will be found as you go along. Before success comes in any man's life, he is sure to meet with much temporary defeat and perhaps some failure. When defeat overtakes a man, the easiest and most logical thing to do is to quit. That is exactly what the majority of men do. More than 500 of the most successful men this country has ever known told the author their greatest success came just one step beyond the point which defeat had overtaken them. When everything seems to be going against you, remember, the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. Quality means doing it right when no one is looking. One of the greatest discoveries a person makes, one of their great surprises, is to find they can do what they were afraid they couldn't do. Most people spend more time and energy going around problems than trying to solve them. If you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. If there is any one secret of success, it lies in the ability to get the other person's point of view and see things from the person's angle as well as from your own. The reason a lot of people do not recognize opportunity is because it usually goes around wearing overalls looking like hard work. I never did anything by accident, nor did any of my inventions come by accident. They came by work. There's a way to do it better. Find it. Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. If you don't build your dream, someone else will hire you to help them build theirs. The road to success is always under construction. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Business opportunities are like buses. There's always another one coming. The biggest challenge of business is not the competition. It's what goes on inside your own head. A lot of people have ideas, but there are a few who decide to do something about them now. Not tomorrow, not next week, but today. The true entrepreneur is a doer, not a dreamer. There is one rule for the industrialist. Make the best quality of goods possible at the lowest cost possible, paying the highest wages possible. Obstacles are those frightful things you see when you take your eyes off your goal. Wealth, like happiness, is never attained when sought after directly. It comes as a byproduct of providing a useful service. A market is never saturated with a good product, but it is very quickly saturated with a bad one. The best way to make money in business is to not think too much about making it. Nearly every man who develops an idea works up to it to the point where it looks impossible, and then he gets discouraged. That's not the place to become discouraged. The most entrepreneurial trait there is, the ability to persist.